Okay, we're here to tape today. I have my 3 participants and myself.
That's the sound of a seatbelt locking in place within a motor vehicle. Today you'll be informed on how seatbelt laws have came into effect and how they're going to change in the near future. According to a fact sheet I found on the Center for Disease Control and Prevention called Buckle Up, Restraint Use in Nebraska, motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death during the first 3 decades of American lives. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about when seatbelts were invented and how they made changes. Second, I'm going to tell you the types of Nebraska laws as currently, and third, I'm going to update you on the changes to come in the near future in 2019 for Nebraska laws. Did you know that at first vehicles did not have seatbelts? Because according to the article called Primary Enforcement of Seatbelt Laws found on the Center of Disease Control and Prevention CDC website, it wasn't until 1968 when they first made the first seatbelt in motor vehicles. The first type of the seatbelt was a 2-point system, and it only came across your lap and your thighs, or well, I guess your thighs. Currently, all vehicles made with a 3-point system, which comes across and down your chest and over your thighs. That way, in the event of a crash, you get stopped going forward, and it keeps you buckled into the seat as the crash is happening. As times changed, laws came out in every state, but every state had different ways of enforcing them. And I'm really going to focus on Nebraska and their laws. For Nebraska, it all started in 1933, January 1st. They put their first seatbelt law. Nebraska started out as a secondary law, according to the article mentioned earlier, Primary Enforcement of Seatbelt Laws, found on the CDC website. A secondary law means you can only be cited for something after you've been cited for like speeding or running a red light or something other than the seatbelt, a primary law. Because according to the Child Safety Restraint Law, currently the only requirement for one to sit in a federally approved child safety seat are children ages birth to 6 years old. Also, drivers and all front seat passengers must wear their seatbelts. Otherwise, the violator would not only pay the court cost and the original fine for whatever they were cited for, they can also pay a $25 fine and 1 point cess to the driving record of the driver. These may be the current seatbelt laws, but they're going to be changing very soon for Nebraska. Beginning January 1st, 2019, seatbelt laws are changing. According to the article Nebraska Child Safety Restraint Law found on DOT website, one change that is going to be occurring is the age limit at which a child must be stay rear facing. They are making it a requirement that a child should be in a rear facing seat until the age of 2 or until they reach the upper height and weight limit. Another change being made is raising the age for the booster seats from ages 6 to 8, which that's going to be a lot more safer. But there's one exception. If there's no back seats and there's children that are under 8 and the car is already full, they may sit there. My conclusion is, seatbelt laws have come far in the past 50 years. In the beginning, there were no there was no seatbelts for Nebraska, let alone laws. Then it wasn't until January 1st, 1933, or it was until 1968 when they made the first seatbelt. And in 1933, seatbelt laws were put into effect as a secondary law in Nebraska. On January 1st, 2019, seatbelt laws will be making a few changes to improve the safety of the public. Hopefully you feel more informed about the upcoming laws and the laws before and how far seatbelts have come in the past. And with anticipation, you will hear the sound click in your vehicle the next time you get in it to drive.
And we have our 3 participants and myself taping.